This is Joe Zekas from YoChicago.com. I'm inside CA23 and watching Buzz Ruttenberg and Michael Hampton in reverse order get off the private elevator into the model unit, and all of the units here have that.
Hi Joe, I'm glad you brought that up. That's one of our most important features. The garage level's on the ground floor. You pull in with your groceries or your children, and you don't need to deal with any stairs, any hallways. Come right up, enter in the unit. It's locked off, it's only your side, and it's totally private for you and your friends and family.
We're now in a great room that's really a great room.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we feel it's very great too. I mean, among the other things, with an 11-foot ceiling, you have basically 11-foot high windows. It's certainly a very special treat, particularly in Chicago in the wintertime when the daylight's at a premium.
And then one of the things that we did was really change the kitchen from what was originally here. The original floor plan that was here, the kitchen cabinets in the uppers were really just right here. They were a little bit smaller and shorter. The island was much, much bigger and came out into the room a lot further. The bathroom, the first bathroom, it was only a 2-bathroom instead of being a 2.5-bathroom. So with this floor plan, when we took over the project, what we did first was to redesign the kitchen, bring in a ton more storage. We added some drawers that weren't here before. We went into the bathroom area and created that powder room out of half of the bathroom so that you weren't walking right off the elevator right into a bathroom. We also took the master closet, redesigned it, and doubled the size of it without encroaching into one of the other bedrooms. So with the 3rd generation of this floor plan, we're really able to make it even better. We're gonna make the front balcony 14 feet wide, so that way you have some room to sit outside, as well as to put a grill out there right off the kitchen. We're gonna come in here and add an audio-visual closet. We're gonna create a foyer that we don't have right now that we really felt that we needed. And it's based on what clients have told us that they wanted. Of all the purchasers, as soon as they tell us something they want, we look at how we can create it and make it better.
One of the things that Belgravia is really good at is listening, and we listen to what our consumers are telling us. And so in the phase 1 of these buildings that we did not originally build, there was one level of finish and bathroom configuration. We modified it in the 2nd portion of phase 1, and then based on what we were being asked for, we modified it again, as Michael said, and so we have a 3rd generation, which makes the units more appealing to the marketplace today, differentiates it if and when you go to sell it in the future, and allows this to be a total of 48 units without 48 identical units, but that units that are fresher.
This is the size master bedroom you just don't see anymore.
Right. This bedroom feels like it's almost off the old-fashioned East Lakeshore Drive kind of gracious apartments. Large footage, huge walk-in closets, generous bathrooms, and of course, a fabulous view of the city and the skyline.
And then plus some private outdoor space. You get a place to sit and read the paper right out your bedroom.
One of the decisions that was made early on by the prior owner, which we've decided to keep, is that the master bathroom doesn't have a tub.
Correct. What we found is that a lot of times when you have both a tub and a shower in a master bath, that it just ends up wasting space in that bathroom. And you use the tub maybe once or twice a month, use that shower every day, and usually it's only a 3-foot by 3-foot shower. We wanted to do a really gracious big shower that felt luxurious. Also, we wanted to spread the vanities apart because we found that when they're too close together, one person will tend to take over both sinks. The light wells are cut in so that we didn't have to loft the secondary bedrooms. They don't have to be open to the outside. That way they get their own light, their own ventilation, and it also, of course, brings in some more drama into the room to have these super tall windows.
Part of the wonderful value here, the price point, is that we're able to include vertical feet that you really can't find in other units at almost any price.
It's true.
And by having a home that's all on one floor and that doesn't include garage space, totaling about 1,900 feet, gives you a real value on a chunk price and a price per foot, because by and large we're a little bit above and a little bit below $300 a foot. We're selling the premier units in the low $600,000 range, and the balance of the homes in the $525,000, $550,000 range. Is that right, Michael?
That's correct.
And the kind of demand that we've had here, Joe, you'll find very interesting, because our most expensive units are the ones that are selling first, aren't they, Michael?
They did, and all of our penthouses went under contract very quickly. It was the first ones that we sold. All of our countertops are inch and a quarter thick stones in both the bathrooms and the kitchen. We have some great porcelain tile options, some really wonderful standards. Everything that's included are beautiful white plank hardwood floors. All of that's included. Plus, we're using a very high-end appliance package of Fisher & Paykel appliances for the kitchen, and plus a decor microwave.
Construction is going crazy out here on Phase 2.
We're very lucky. Here it is, February 7th. Happens to be my daughter's anniversary. She'll be happy to see that we have no snow on the ground. Temperatures are still moderate, and we have not lost a day in construction since we started here in December. The phase that we're finishing now has the premier east views from their living room. You have fabulous views of the skylines, and it really makes people feel close proximity to the work community without actually being in it. You can walk to work. On the weekends, this community tends to be quieter because it isn't spilled into by the people coming from work, and it's very charming. Access to the Chicago rivers right here, and as Michael's going to tell you, there's a lot of new commercial construction happening walking distance from our site.
Correct. We have, of course, one of the biggest things that's going to be a boost to the neighborhood is going to be the L-stop that's coming in just a couple blocks away, the corner of Lake and Morgan. So it's literally just a few blocks away from us, and that's going to be on the pink and the green line, so it'll bring you right into downtown. We've of course got the new Target that's coming in just about 4 blocks away from us over at Aberdeen and Jackson. You've of course got the new the grocery store that's coming in over at
I think it's the Mariano's?
The Mariano's, yeah. It's supposed to be wonderful, and that's supposed to be finished. And actually, what's funny is one of our purchasers is a part of the construction company that's building it.
And that's at Halsted?
That's at Halsted and Madison.
So at Halsted and Madison, which puts it approximately 3 blocks east of here.
Correct.
So
You also have the new, fairly new and fabulous Adams Sangamon Park right down the way.
The park is
which
gorgeous
great.
over at Skinner. The dog park over there as well. One of the best elementary schools in the entire city is just a few blocks away from us. You really have a lot that you can walk to, and of course, one of the most important things, Restaurant Row. Every big restaurant in the entire city is literally about 2 blocks from us. If you want to walk to Girl on the Go, if you can get a reservation, you can actually walk over there.
or you can certainly wait at the bar for 2 hours.
It's
Depends
true.
on what your patience level is.
Haymarket Brew Pub is right there, and then there's 5 brand new restaurants that are opening within the next 6 months that are just going to blow everybody away.
You also have right on the corner here, you have half a dozen nightclubs and pubs and outdoor cafes and boutiques, just literally half a block.
What we like to say is it's convenient enough that you can walk to it. It's far enough away that you don't hear it. That's how it's all right there.
And the advantage, of course, Joe, because you're in the city, you don't have to drive, you can walk. And the interesting things about those of us who live in the city, as opposed to our suburban friends, we have legs and we like to use them. So walking is good. It's not just for sitting and driving.